Okay, so let's talk about the first thing, the vaccine. Is it Pfizer? Is that how you say it?
Pfizer.
Pfizer.
Well, what's the other company too? Mudblood? What's the other one? Come with an M. Moderna. Pfizer said they had 92% or something, and then Moderna said we got 94%. And then Pfizer came back and goes, just kidding, we actually had 95% effective. And I'm like, did we fudge those numbers?
Let's be honest. If it's 95%, would you take one?
I would take 3. I would take it at 92%. I would take it at 60%. Just to say, I had the vaccine, stay out of my ass. You know what I mean? Let me go out. Let me go to the coffee shop.
How much do you think do you think they're going to give it away for free?
They better. Oh, but do you think that's ever stopped me from doing anything if it cost a lot of money? No.
That's true.
Once you're in the debt that I'm in, it doesn't matter anymore. Spend the money.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get the first round, like first week. I don't think so. But I'll do it after the first 100,000 that get it. Maybe
the first people that are gonna get it are like, there's a long list of people that would get it before you. You're not even gonna have the option.
No,
to
I'm
take
on
it
the
until
top.
spring.
I'm on the
It's
top of the list.
All the.
I'm on the top. They gave me a call.
It's also a very basic vaccine. I'm a doctor.
What the hell are you talking? What do you mean a
like,
basic vaccine?
It's not a complicated vaccine because it's just like a non-active version of the virus.
Oh.
And they pop it in you. It's been done before. That's why they were able to do it in 20 minutes.
I got COVID tested once, and it was very simple the way that they did it, and almost so simple that I was like, are you really even getting enough information? You're not even putting it that far up my nose here. Yeah.
I also know if I'm coughing, it's not from that. You know what I mean? It's from the black lung from my years in the mines.
You can't lift coal. Okay. So there's a lot of conversation around Harry Styles putting on a damn dress or whatever for the Vogue cover. I went through the dresses that he put on, and I don't care if he wears a dress or not. Everyone knows he was headed in that direction. But if you look at the dress, they are so ugly. Okay?
I have to say, this is the best take on this I've seen so far, because we're both in the camp of wear a dress. It's cool. It's undeniable that the man's cool. Anything you say about him is not going to take that away from him. But that's the thing. These dresses are heinous. I took a look at these dresses after you said it. They're the most ugly. Why can't the guy just wear a pretty dress? He's wearing horrible dresses.
I know.
They look like old pilgrim gowns. Well, like he just got off the Mayflower and not in first class on the Mayflower.
Let me be clear. He was in the cabin.
He was in coach.
Yeah. So my story is In-N-Out opens in Colorado, and the wait for these fries is way too long. First of all, the fries are garbage. Second of all, the wait. Have you had In-N-Out?
The second time I went to LA, I had I was with my family. We drove through In-N-Out, got the whole situation. Mediocre. It was fun.
It's fine. It's fine. And these people, okay. The line for the In-N-Out opening is all the way around this huge ass mall, okay? It replaced a TGI Fridays, which to me should be outlawed, because TGI Fridays is a rare thing at the moment, and we don't... You're like, I don't think I agree.
There's a reason it's rare. But continue.
Switching out mediocre for mediocre. But still. So, a line all the way around. These people were so excited that there was some guy, the first guy who was in line, got in line on Tuesday. They opened today.
Today is Friday, by the way. Here's the thing. People want what they can't have. They build it up. You know what I mean? People get excited, because you see like commercials for this shit, and you're like, wow, it must be good. It's all slop.
It really is. I mean, how... you must... If you were waiting in that line, you don't have a job. Let's call it how it is, okay? If you have the luxury of waiting in a drive-thru line for days on end...
But here's the thing. You know why people need to be somewhere special? Because they don't feel special.
Oh.
Okay?
So they go, ooh, I got in at the Smith and you didn't. Yeah. That's, I mean, that's pretty much what it's about. But I remember when Raising Cane's
Exhausting.
opened in Orange County, and Cane's had been in Texas for a long time, so there was never that long of a line. It's no big deal, you know. And then I went to the one in Orange County, and it was packed in there. And now looking back at it, like now that we're in COVID, I'm like, how did we not all catch something in that restaurant? It was packed to the brim.
I'm sure a good amount of you did. Well, I mean, you think about it now, and it's like the amount of times I've been just like in the middle of like
A sea of people.
just rubbing up against them. Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah. Well, and also,
The further removed.
I kind of actually like
oh.
the masks now, because I'm like, what difference does it make to just be on a subway or be on a train in a mask versus not? Like, they're not that uncomfortable.
You can always. I don't like it.
Really?
You can always catch something worse than coronavirus too. Like I've been very sick in my life.
Yeah.
I you know what I mean? And I'm sure a mask would help across the board.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't want to wear it all the time after this.
I think I look good in one.
Cover up as much of that face as possible. Let me tell you.
My eyes are my best asset, let's be real.
They are lovely. They pop.
Thank you.
All right. So my story. I'm very excited about this. Speaking of animals doing things they're not supposed to, there was a tiny owl rescued from New York City Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. Could we put the picture up on the screen?
Yes.
Because it's the cutest thing that.
The eyes on this owl. Speaking of eyes that pop,
The photo?
this owl.
Oh, come on. I saw that photo. I was like, is that Kelly?
It looks like one of those new style Beanie Babies.
I'm so impressed by the media that the photo that they all used was like him wrapped in like a little blankie. You know what I mean? They found this thing in the tree. First of all, the other story was that the tree it was a rough tree this year when they let it down. Tough.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that with your family where you go out and you pick out like you swore it was the nicest tree on the mountain? You get home, you're like, it doesn't.
This
look
does not look great. Yeah, no, that has happened
This is
before.
not what we say.
Like,
Yeah.
my mom's putting, like, the lights on, and she's like, it is dead back here. Just so you know.
John, who picked this up?
There were a couple of years where we just picked out the ones that were lined up from Canada, and we just said, screw it, let's just grab this one.
There's nothing wrong with that. I've been there.
Yeah. So this owl, was it a baby owl?
No. So a lot of people thought it was like a child owl. That's
A
what
lot
they-
of people
they
thought
get.
it was a
It's fully
child.
grown- a lot of people thought it was an adult human. No, a lot of people thought it was like a baby owl, but it's not. That's an adult version. I forget the breed of owl, but that's as big as they get. It's the tiniest version of owl you're gonna get.
So cute.
And it's adorable.
I would pay to have an owl. Any bird, I'd probably pick an owl.
Bird people are freaks. I'm fine with saying.
Yeah.
They know it.
Hey,
If you want a bird, you know it.
come on. As long as you own it, no big deal. If you're like, I'm a little weird, I have some birds, I'm like, I'm for that, okay? I'm for the self-reflection.
If you have a pet and you have to feed it a live mouse, it's odd. Okay, it's odd. One of my friends used to live with his brother, and the brother had a snake. I didn't like spending time with that kid.
No.
Okay.
No. You gotta watch out.
You don't trust
You
him.
gotta watch out.
I didn't trust
No.
him.
No.
Why do you have a snake?
What do you...
Just get a fucking regular.
Yeah, what do you need the snake for?
What are you doing with that thing? What are you doing with that? I'll introduce it. It's America's favorite game. We play it most weeks. You say it with me now. The game is it Rudy Giuliani's face or a melting ice cream cone? I'm going to put some photos up. We have some photos here. And I'm going to ask you, Kelly, if you think it's Rudy Giuliani's face or a melting ice cream cone.
Okay, so we'll start with the first one.
Picture number one. Which one is that?
Well, Max, I just don't know. I'm gonna go with Rudy Giuliani because his eyes are popping here. Yes.
That's you're correct. Bing, bing, bing. Picture number two. Ice cream or Giuliani?
Ooh, ice cream because Giuliani would never pose in front of a pink background.
Because he's homophobic.
Yeah.
Good. Picture number 3. This one's tricky. Take your time with it.
Okay.
Is that America's mayor or some soft serve?
Ooh. So you can go either way with this one because it looks very inanimate as an object. So I'm going to go with ice cream.
Can I tell you something? I thought it was ice cream at first too, but that is, in fact, Trump's lead lawyer, Rudy Giuliani.
Oh,
That is who that
shoot.
is. Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah. It's an honest mistake. Now, question 4 and 5 will be it's a bonus round.
Okay.
Are these the same photograph?
Yes, they're both extremely white.
Well, no, you'll actually notice the picture on the left actually has a little melting chocolate on it, and that's Rudy Giuliani. Let me start this by saying I was raised Catholic. I'm a Catholic boy, so I can make any joke I want here.
All right.
Baptized and confirmed. Okay, I have a confirmation name. My full legal name is Maximilian Giovanni Vito Spinelli. I'm an Irish boy. The title of this article is Vatican Investigates Brazilian Model Instagram Photo Like by Pope Francis. The Instagram account of Pope Francis liked a thotty's pic on IG, and the world is losing it. It's fantastic. He liked a thirst trap. The team are making they're making it like a whole stink about it, being like, we're going to investigate who it was because it definitely wasn't the papa. And it was him. She was dressed as a schoolgirl in the pic, which is like a little too on the nose. You know? It's a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on. It's like, he
But
couldn't.
maybe he genuinely
knew he
thought.
shouldn't double tap, but he couldn't. He was like, "That's my king." He was like, "I have to." Too much respect. But the best part of the story is that the model, the Brazilian gal, is pumped about the like because she's a devout Catholic. She's like a religious girl, and she's like, "It means so much to me that the Pope likes my titties," and that's beautiful.
Look, okay, we are all made under the vision of the Lord. And the fact that he looks at somebody that is completely different from him, well, actually, I don't know what he looks like underneath that white robe, but so the fact that he likes the way that she looks and is confident enough to say, you know what? She looks pretty nice today. I think that's okay.
I also, can we get a round of applause? He's having a banner month because same month, didn't he just be like, the gays, sue me, let them be together, which you're about 2,000 years late, but still, you know what, big W. And now, a couple weeks later, this guy is smashing, double tapping the like on a picture that, frankly, the whole world can agree on.
Yeah, I think, if anything, he's just trying to unify everybody and just say, you know what, titties are titties, and we all enjoy some.
Here's the thing. If we can't come together as a nation, as a world, on anything else, let it be a thirst trap.
Okay, alrighty. So my serious story, which actually isn't that serious, is kind of funny. Police had to jail a woman in Georgia for posing as an FBI agent demanding fast food. Okay? And so my favorite thing about this story is that she got caught and then was like, I'm going to really try and sell this anyway. I'm going to really try and convince the cops that I am part of the FBI. So first she told them, you know what, my record, it's actually electronically, like I don't have a badge or anything because it's all on the computer. And they were like, well, we have computers like in the car. And she was like, really? So, okay. So then she like pulled her sweater like this and was like, they're trying to arrest, like as if she had a microphone in her sweater, which of course she didn't have, but she thought like, oh, if I freaking whisper into my shirt, they're gonna think that I'm reporting them. So she got set for a $3,000 bond or whatever, and apparently she's trying to attack this Chick-fil-A multiple times.
So So how did the story start? Did this woman enter the Chick-fil-A and go, I need to commandeer some sandwiches? Or
she literally said, I deserve free sandwiches because I am in the FBI. And they were like, well, That's not really how this works. Like, either we offer them to you or we give you a discount. Like, you don't come in here and say, give me my free sandwich. Like, whatever.
She also had a better shot of getting free food if she was like, I deserve free sandwiches, I'm on NCIS. Same kind of vibe, but like it would have worked. It would have worked better.
Yeah, or even just the classic, like, ordering a sandwich and then going, oh shoot, I forgot my wallet. You probably have better luck.
Yes,
being
I forgot my wallet at HQ.
Sorry.
First of all, asking never works. It's never cool to ask. You have to make people feel like it was their idea.
To pull off an act like that, you need materials. You need a costume. You need. But she was just
at least the coil behind your ear.
Oh, a good coil.
You know that works every time. Mm-hmm. If I saw something like that, they'd be like, well, they're clearly an officer of the law.
Yeah, I'd be like, where the hell did you get that coil? They only hand those out to people who are
that's government issue.
Hearing secrets. Could you be in the FBI, you think?
Could I be?
Yeah.
No. See, I would never be able to work for the suits, but I could be a private detective. Like a gritty. Because I've always...
I see what you're saying.
A couple reasons why. I've always wanted to wear a leather duster, and that would give me an excuse to do it. And second reason, I get lucky a lot, and I feel like I could like stumble upon a lot of solving of crimes. And also...
Every crime you enter, you just trip over the clue.
And no one can figure it out, and I'm like, oh, I guess it could be, like, in the vents. And it's, like, in the vents, and I just, like, guessed. You know what I mean? And...
Closing segment. What do we want to wrap up with? A happy Thanksgiving to all of our friends and family.
HTG, everybody.
Yeah, I hope everyone has a very safe holiday. Please don't overdo it.
Don't overdo it. You know what I mean? Don't hug your grandma.
I mean,
please.
get as hammered as you want.
Oh,
you can overdo it in that way.
But rent a spacesuit and just black out next to your family. Don't kiss your grandma on the cheek. Okay?
Let's be honest. You don't want to anyway. Okay? Don't. Who are you trying to please here? Your grandma? Your grandma's not going to remember it anyway. It's fine.
I have some news for you, and I apologize, but this will be your last episode with a beautiful blonde co-host. I'm going back to Brown tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Yes. All right, like and subscribe.
Thanks. Bye.